this is Dawn with Numerologist.com. Welcome to your monthly oracle reading. Today we'll be looking at October 2012. And for this oracle reading, I'll be using the Mother Peace Tarot deck. And as I shuffle the deck here to pull a card for the reading, I'm just going to tell you just a moment about it. Because this particular deck has a lot of meaning for me. I first began working with it in 1985, so quite some time ago. And this particular physical deck is actually my third because I've worn out the others. So the Mother Peace Tarot was my introduction to different divination systems. And I worked with it for many years, learning and understanding the archetypes. So today, my first oracle reading with you, I thought it would be fitting to use this deck. So I'm shuffling right now with the thought of what wisdom can we gain as we move into October 2012. And I'm going to be showing you the card first and then interpreting. So here it is. Okay, there we go. This card is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands represents a kind of initiation or rite of passage. And as some of you may know, this is the time of year, October is the time of the year when the final harvests come in. So that would be the harvest of the animals. In a sense, it's a kind of rite of passage for the grains and the animals as they make their transition out of this life in an offering for us to continue our life. And the number 4, of course, is a number of stability and practicality. And so I take this Four of Wands to mean that what you want to do, what we all want to do as we prepare for the winter to come, is to take practical steps, the 4, to prepare for our harvesting, our final harvest, and to store the grains and the foods and what we will need to make it through the winter. Of course, in our modern age, we have heat and grocery stores, so we don't have to concern ourselves in the way our ancestors did. But there's still a way in which we can take this message and bring it inward. Where in our lives, where in your life, is it time for you to harvest that which you've been nurturing and put it to good practical use? That would be one way to really work with this Four of Wands energy. And of course, Wands has to do with fire and creativity. So what energies, what focus, what inspiration did you really nourish and nurture throughout the summer months, throughout the last quarter of the year that need to come to fruition now? What creative expression now needs to come into manifestation or be stabilized as we move into the cold season for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere? For those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, of course, you're getting ready for the warm season. But the same things can apply. What creative endeavors have you spent your time with that are now ready to be manifested or expressed or stabilized? So these are some of the ways that you can work with the Four of Wands. And I wish you a beautiful month. I'll be with you in a couple of weeks to share something more with you. And in the meantime, many blessings to you from Numerologist.com and the Four of Wands.